welcome to Koh Samui vlog. If you'd have watched the previous vlog, you would have seen that we are currently in Thailand. We are migrating to Australia from the UK, so we are doing like a 3-week holiday, and we went to Bangkok first, then to Chiang Mai, and we are now in Koh Samui. We've actually been here a few days, so this is actually our, I want to say it's our 3rd day. It is Tuesday. It is 5:30 in the evening, and today we've basically just been kind of sunbathing by the beach. It's been a really nice day, nice and chilled. Yesterday, which I will insert the clips, we went to a place called Pig Island where they have pigs on the island. Pretty self-explanatory. And we had, that was like an excursion that we paid for, and it was a really nice day. We enjoyed it. However, on the way home we caught the boat that took us out to the island. On the way back, it was a pretty scary experience because basically the weather just suddenly turned and the boat essentially nearly capsized, so it was pretty scary. I'll insert some clips of this. Was before shit got scary. The rain just started coming down really heavy, the wind, and the boat was just literally like swaying back and forth, and it was actually so scary. Everybody on the boat was screaming. It was not fun. That is the update. We are about to go out for some dinner. I'm just going to show you the view, and I'm going to do a separate tour of our Airbnb. We're staying in an Airbnb, and this is the balcony and the view. Honestly, I'm absolutely in love with this place. Like, this here is stunning, and obviously that is the ocean as well. So yeah, we are gonna go out for dinner now, so I will take you along with us, and we need to be back by a certain time because I have a coaching call with one of my clients. So yeah, we're gonna eat some food and then come back and probably have an early night, a chill night, and then I'll update you whatever we do next. So I really want to talk about within this vlog all about balancing both food freedom, what that looks like, what that feels like, and the benefits of it, along with dealing with traveling, dealing with a fear of weight gain, all of the things, because if you're new to my channel, this is something I used to struggle with a lot. Morning. I am up and early. It is very humid here. So today is Wednesday, and obviously you would have seen last night we went out for some food. It was absolutely delicious, probably the best pad thai I've had here in Thailand. We had the pad thai for dinner, and we shared Penang curry as well, which is absolutely incredible. If you've never had Penang curry, I would highly recommend. But yeah, honestly, where we are right now in Koh Samui, the food, it's probably the best. Bangkok is probably the cheapest that we've been, but yeah, the food scene over here is just absolutely incredible. But yeah, I also feel like I'm back onto, I feel like I've started to adjust to the time zone over here. For so long I felt so jet lagged because obviously we're 6 hours ahead here in Thailand. It's also prepping us better for Australia as well because they are obviously 9 hours ahead of the UK. Woke up this morning at 6, although I could have definitely slept in longer. I think it's sometimes better to get up early and then go to bed early the following day and then get yourself back into a rhythm. But yeah, it's taken me a good while this time. Like, we've been in Thailand now for 2 weeks. Seems so much longer, but yeah, it's taken me a while to get into this time zone. A really nice morning. Like, these kind of mornings are literally my favorite. I've just been sitting on the balcony, some journaling, some meditation, visualization. Like, I'm just feeling very grateful right now that I get to do this. I'm excited for what's to come as well. But yeah, I'm excited to take you along this Koh Samui vlog. I'm going to show you a lot of what I eat, what I get up to, like how I balance my relationship with food. At this moment in time, I've not exercised or worked out since Chiang Mai, which was a week ago. We don't actually have a gym here where we're staying. I think we are going to plan on doing a Muay Thai class, which I'm pretty excited about. Yeah, that's also something that I'm looking forward to once we get over to our apartment in Australia, because we have a gym at the apartment. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into a regular workout routine because I have missed it. That's also something that I work quite closely with my clients, of being able to balance fitness and not stressing if you do miss a week or 2 weeks of training. Gym will always be there for when you get back. Yeah, it's just having more of a balanced mindset, because that used to honestly stress me out so much when I used to struggle with my relationship with food, and like I needed to work out every single week, every single day. Like it gave me so much anxiety. So if you too struggle with that, I totally hear you. That was something that I used to struggle with. But once you come away from that, you realise that actually exercise is there to help enhance how you feel. Doesn't have to be something that you depend on. You can still achieve and feel good in your body without feeling like you need to constantly stress about exercise. Anyway, I'm going to make some breakfast now. So I'm going to make some scrambled eggs on toast. So I'll show you what I have. Can we just appreciate this view? I have a pool here. I'm also going to give you a Airbnb tour in a little while. So we've got a pool here, we've got our like chill area, and then this is the view. Absolutely beautiful. And even though it's a little bit overcast at the moment, it's still 29, so it's still very, very warm. I also just want to acknowledge and address and apologise for how messy the apartment was at the time I was filming this. Didn't do a whole Airbnb tour just because Reese was in the other room sleeping, and the other room was kind of just like a spare bedroom basically. But here, as you can see, I made some scrambled eggs on toast. I addressed this in my previous vlog about eating out quite a lot when we was in Thailand and kind of just craving more grounding food. So we were kind of just wanting to cook for ourselves and cook healthier meals. So eggs on toast was a really good way of doing that and providing just a good source of protein, good source of carbs, like fueled us throughout the day, because obviously in Bangkok we was eating a lot of processed foods which wasn't making us feel our best. Energy and fueled us throughout the day. We are just about to go out now for some dinner and to look around some of the shops in another little town on Koh Samui. So this is a little bit further away from where we are staying, so we're gonna get a taxi to that place. But it's been nice. We've been there for most of the day just chilling on the beach, but then we wanted to come back and kind of freshen up and things. So this is what I'm wearing, kind of just casual vibes, and these Levi shorts I actually got from Bangkok that were literally so cheap. So yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna go grab some food from one of the other night markets. That they seem to love these in Thailand, and I love them. So I'm glad they're everywhere, because I've literally been like in every place that we've stayed in so far. So yeah, we're gonna go do that now, and I'll show you what we have. So I've definitely said this in a few of my vlogs before, but this is something that I truly believe, that honestly part of traveling and part of just experiencing life to its absolute fullest is all about just experiencing those things such as food. Like food is such a big part of traveling and experiencing, and also a big thing that I truly missed when I was in the depth of just crash dieting, yo-yo dieting, overeating, like so much in my own head with my relationship with food, and just feeling guilty about what I was eating, planning my workouts and things like that. It took me away from the people that I love, like, because I might have been present with those people, but mentally I was so mentally checked out. Like I was numb from my mind, like I wasn't just truly present. And healing my relationship with food and being able to help other women also heal their relationship. The best thing and the most rewarding thing about that is seeing them just build a solid connection with not only themselves but also their friends, their family, their partners, their relationships, because they're able to be truly present with themselves. They are so much more connected to themselves rather than connected to all of these limiting stories about food and trying to change themselves and trying to shrink themselves or be somebody else, because they're truly aligned with themselves and doing what feels good for them. And from that's when their confidence really starts to glow and align, and everything starts feeling good again. Life gets to feel good. Many times when I just felt so disconnected, because in my mind all I was thinking about was just feeling guilty about what I'd eaten or hating myself and just thinking so many low self-worth thoughts about myself. And the people that we love, they love you for you. When you're present, they get the best of you, is truly what's important. So we have just got back. A long day, but it's been honestly probably one of my best days, and I feel like I'm quite easily pleased when I'm in a hot country. Like today was just what I needed. We basically just chilled out in the sunshine all day. I went in and out of the water. It was just very, very chilled. I obviously got my hair braided because honestly, if you also have very long and thick hair, like my hair is ridiculously thick and very, very long. Like this is how long it is just in braids. You know, I'm very grateful for my hair, but in this kind of heat and when you're sweating all of the time, and the amount of times I've like straightened my hair and then it frizzes and it just gets really annoying, and I'm not very good with hairstyles, so literally all I can do is a ponytail with a plait in it. So yeah, it just makes life a lot easier when it's braided like this, but I don't know how to do it, or I can't do it in my own hair. So yeah, I had that, and then we obviously just chilled by the beach all day. You would have seen as well, like I didn't eat that much. We kind of, because we've been waking up a little bit later, we'll have breakfast / brunch a little bit later, and then just been like chilling for the most part, and we've not been getting super hungry in the day. But then at night time, that's when we'll have an evening meal, and that is not something that, you know, I would advise everybody to do. It's just kind of how our eating patterns have kind of played out, but I don't want to kind of give anybody the illusion that that's how I would normally eat. Normally I would eat 3 meals a day, and this is something that I also say to my clients, that your appetite and needs will change depending on what you're doing, your lifestyle and things like that. Just on holiday, like I'm just relaxing, I'm not as active at the moment as what I would normally be. Yeah, this is just what has felt good for me at this moment in time. Then obviously I'm really enjoying myself in the evenings when we do have dinner. I just want to put that out there. That is not necessarily intentional. I am just about to I've got an evening of calls with some clients, so I'm going to be doing that this evening. It is now 8 p.m, so most of my clients at the moment are currently in the UK, so they are on UK time, so yeah, adjusting to their time frame, which is why I'm doing it in the evenings, which works out really well for me as well. So what I'm going to do now, so I'm just going to prep and ready for my clients, and then yeah, I'll catch up with you either tonight or tomorrow. Morning, it is 7 a.m. and oh my god, it's funny how we can want something so much one day, and then when we actually do the thing, our brain will convince us to not do the thing. Because I woke up this morning, yesterday I wanted to wake up early, didn't wake up early, and I was like, oh bummer, I really wanted to wake up early and like go to the gym and work out and things. This morning I've woken up and I'm like, should I just stay in bed, all of the things, but I'm committing to myself and I'm going to the gym. So we are gonna try and head to one of the gyms that's quite close by. The first workout that I've done in a while. Do I feel like going? Absolutely not, but I'm documenting this to show you that you're not always going to feel motivated to go, but I know for a fact that afterwards, after moving my body a little bit, I will feel so much better. But it's so easy to fall out of a routine, and also when you fall out of the routine, it's gonna be so hard to get back into it. Yeah, the only way is through. I'm gonna get ready now for the gym. I've just had a nice coffee to kind of wake me up a little bit, but I am feeling better than what I did when I first woke up, which is good. And yeah, I'll document what we do. Traveling and things, we were walking a bunch, but we wasn't doing as many workouts and things because traveling, sometimes we weren't able to get to a gym, etc. And back when I was struggling with my relationship, would honestly have stressed me out so much, and I would have been so anxious about getting back into the gym and just forcing myself to get into a gym routine. Whereas now my approach is so different. It's more like that it makes me feel good and it makes me feel my best, but I'm not like super anxious or attached to the need of getting to a gym. Like, I know that this is just a temporary thing. You know, traveling is not a reflection of how I would normally live my day-to-day life. So I really just kind of had this more of a relaxed approach of like, okay, I'm just gonna enjoy myself over these 3 weeks, and if we find a gym, great. If not, then it is what it is. I'll start working out again once we get back into a solid routine. And I really enjoyed the workout that we did on this day, although it was tough because I'd had a few weeks off. It felt good to move my body again. It felt good to just build that healthier, solid routine again and lifting weights. And yeah, the workout that I did here was more so a full body, lower body session. So I really enjoyed just lifting weights again. So you would have seen that we got back from the gym and basically we've just had a very chilled morning. It's surprising how tired you get after a workout when you've not trained so long. So we just decided that today is going to be quite a chilled day here at the villa. I'm just doing a bit of work and Reese is just chilling in the front room. And what I'm actually doing right now is working on a master class that I'm going to be teaching, which is very exciting. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting master class all about binge eating and emotional eating. So that's what I'm currently doing on my laptop right now. However, we have also just gone to, well, we've not gone anywhere, that's the beauty of this, but Thailand has a version of Uber Eats called Grab, and we basically just ordered some snacks. So that's on the agenda right now. So I'm just going to be snacking away on my crisps. I've got lobster, spicy lobster flavour and barbecue flavour. So I'm going to have that with my Pepsi Max whilst I do some work. And it's also getting quite hot here now. But yeah, so I have literally been at my laptop for a good few hours. It's not really been fun things that I've been doing. It's kind of more technical stuff, which is definitely things that I don't really enjoy about my job, but it's got to be done. Like I said, it's going to be exciting. I'm going to be doing the masterclass. I'm very excited about. I will link all of the details down in the description box of this video. So I'm not sure when this video will go out, so if it's gone past the date of the masterclass, you'll just get the replay anyway. So I will leave that all down in the description box anyway. But now I'm just chilling in the pool, which you can see. The weather has just been, as per usual, beautiful. To be honest, I could just stay in the pool for the rest of the evening. Our plan is this evening is to go to Fisherman's Market, which is Fisherman's Village, I think it's called. It's meant to be something that's very highly recommended here in Koh Samui, so I think that will be the plan. Yeah, I'm just having like a little bit longer here in the pool and just kind of relaxing a little bit more. And then we will make our way to the fisherman's village. But I just want to acknowledge this view again because it is so pretty. Like, it's beautiful just having this call. So nice. Also, I just wanted to acknowledge, because I've just seen my crisp packet, that I finished one of the bags of the crisps. It sometimes comes up quite a lot with clients of mine, and it's like the guilt of eating something, like eating a whole packet of something. Being able to eat things without having guilt is one of the most freeing things, because like I said, there was a time when I would panic about having crisps or not a set meal, and everything needed to be kind of calculated, and I needed to know how much I was eating and that sort of thing. Whereas now I just eat. I'm very in touch with my own hunger cues. I knew that I needed to eat something, and crisps, there's something about having crisps on holiday that I just really like. And yeah, I ate, I mean, these bags that they have here in Thailand are very big, so it's probably like just over a normal size bag, but just being able to have the freedom to eat any kind of food without any guilt, without any shame, and without feeling like we need to make up for it. Like, I can't tell you like how freeing that is, and that's something also that I'm going to be going into quite heavily in the masterclass of why you experience urges to binge, why you feel so compulsive after you binge. Yeah, like I said, it's something that I'm going to cover quite deeply in that masterclass, because I know firsthand what it feels like to just feel completely out of control. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Just going to chill here for a little bit longer, and then I will get ready to go out. Waiting for the rain to kind of clear up, which it looks like it has. There's all of a sudden just been a massive downpour of rain just as we've been getting ready, but this is literally Thailand rainy season. Like, it seems to rain for like heavy downpours and then stop. So now it is looking like this, calm, a little bit cooler, but yeah, this is my outfit. I actually got these trousers the other day at one of the markets, and they are very comfortable. So we are going to head to Fisherman's Village, and there's a dead cockroach, which is literally my worst fear. Anyway, so we're going to do that now. We are going to head out and get some food, and yeah, see what the hype's all about. So I'll take you along with me. Really, when it comes down to having a healthy, balanced relationship with food, I really think the approach and mindset and a realistic standards for ourselves. Unfortunately, we do live in a society where women especially have been told to look a certain way, to eat a certain amount, to even weigh a certain amount, and we've been sold this idea that if we gain weight it's a bad thing and we are deemed unlovable, or we've let ourselves go and things like that. And so many women, men too, are kind of living their lives completely in their heads and stressing and micromanaging the foods that they eat. And when the saddest part about this is when they are on holiday, when they are traveling with their friends, their family, and they're with the people that they love, they are spending more of their time in their own heads, and they're spending more of their energy worrying and beating themselves up mentally over what they look like, how much their belly hangs over, or what they've eaten that day, or thinking thoughts that they should feel guilty for eating too much or eating carbs. Like, there's just so many crazy stories that we tell ourselves, and we make ourselves feel bad over it. And honestly, from a person who has honestly been there, like, I say this not from a higher place, but a place from, trust me, I get it. Life really does get to open up when you release those stories, when you have more of a balanced, a realistic approach, and you think, actually, I'm a good person just as I am, and the people that love me for me. You know, our bodies want to be healthy, our bodies want to be balanced. And in order to adopt a healthy, balanced relationship with food and fitness and ourselves, we truly need to let go of all of those rigid rules. We need to have and adopt a balanced mindset, a mindset around focusing on our health, both physically, mentally and emotionally, and to come from a place of loving ourselves. It's our last day, and we are just about to head down to the beach. We've just got our laundry done, so I've just had that done, and yeah, we're gonna head down to the beach and probably just have a chilled day by the beach for our last day. Nothing ever good comes from like mindset, shame or guilt. When we can look at ourselves through the eyes of balance, love and enjoyment, like on this particular day, like I had such a good day. It was like one of my perfect days where I just went to the beach and enjoyed the sun, and we had some chips on the beach, and it was just such a nice day. And these are the kind of memories that I'm going to really look back on when I'm older, not looking back and thinking, oh my God, I'm glad that I just ordered the Diet Coke all day and I'm glad that I lost weight on that holiday. Like, no, I'm going to look back on all of these memories and be like, oh my God, that food was so good and we had such a good time. And this in particular, on this day, we randomly went for a drink, like it was so unplanned, and we went to this place and they had the best cocktails and like board games, and we ended up, I am such a lightweight, so after a few cocktails I was definitely a little bit tipsy, but we had such a good time. And then we went for dinner after, and honestly, like, me and my partner can look back on these memories, and we do so now. Like, we talk about food that we've had and the experiences that we've had, and they're the core memories that we're going to hold on to when it comes to our last days on earth. You know, as dark as that sounds, like, ultimately we want to create amazing memories for our life. This is our last morning here. We leave today and the weather is literally so beautiful. I can't even tell you how much I cannot be bothered to leave and don't want to leave. Obviously now we've got to go back to Bangkok and carry all of our bags, but we are on to our next adventure. So we are literally spending one night in Bangkok and then we fly to Australia, where the real adventure begins. It feels very surreal because we're still not in Australia. I'm probably going to close this vlog here unless anything else exciting happens, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. It probably has been a little bit chaotic, but honestly, Koh Samui is absolutely beautiful and I'm sad to be leaving here. I think I've fallen in love with Thailand whilst we've been here. It seems better than last time I came, so I feel like it's definitely not going to be the last time I'm here in Thailand. I'm excited for the next adventure. If you like this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.